This person wants you out of your home and they've got help from someone you never expected. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me from this very first breath of this story, because something huge is waiting for you. There is a quiet plan moving around your life right now, not loud, not obvious, but calculated and patient. Someone has been watching how you live, how you protect your space, how you hold on even when things feel unstable. This person doesn't shout, doesn't confront, doesn't show anger. They smile. They nod. They wait. And the reason this matters is because their goal is simple: they want you out of your home. Not tomorrow, not in some dramatic moment, but slowly, step by step, in a way that makes you question yourself. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because the truth behind this plan is more surprising than you imagine, and it connects directly to the place you call safe. Listen carefully, because here is where the story takes a turn you didn't expect. This person did not act alone. They reached out for support, not to a stranger, not to someone far away, but to someone you would never suspect. Someone whose presence feels normal, even comforting. Someone whose words you have trusted before. That's why this situation feels confusing. You sense pressure, but you can't locate its source. Small conversations feel heavier than they should. Minor disagreements suddenly feel permanent. And deep inside, you feel a strange pull, like your foundation is being tested. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end, because what's happening isn't about walls or rooms, it's about control, influence, and timing. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins with recognizing that this is not random. Now hear this clearly, because this is the part most people miss. The plan only works if you doubt yourself. It only moves forward if you stop listening to your instincts. That's why this message found you now. You were not meant to hear this later. You were meant to hear it before the next step unfolds. Don't skip. Stay till the end. The person helping them believes they are doing the right thing, or at least something justified. But they don't see the full picture, only you do. And very soon, a moment will arrive that forces clarity, a conversation, a decision, a pause that feels heavier than usual. When that moment comes, remembering this message will change everything. Something huge is waiting for you, and this is only the beginning. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because what I'm about to say connects the hidden dots you've been feeling but couldn't explain. The pressure around your home didn't start with a fight or a notice or a sudden demand. It started with words. Soft words. Reasonable words. Suggestions that sounded helpful, even caring. That's how influence works when it wants to stay invisible. Someone planted ideas, not fears, ideas. Ideas that slowly reshape how others see your place, your choices, your presence. And the most shocking, once-in-a-lifetime truth is this: the person helping them thinks they are protecting peace, when in reality they are helping erase your position. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's about reclaiming clarity before the next conversation happens. Here's what changes everything, listen closely. The plan relies on timing, not force. On patience, not confrontation. That's why nothing has exploded yet. That's why everything feels strangely calm on the surface. But beneath that calm is a quiet countdown, where small delays, missed chances, and subtle doubts are meant to wear you down. You are expected to give up voluntarily, believing it was your idea. That is the twist no one sees coming. And the person you never expected to be involved? They were chosen because you trust them. Because you listen when they speak. Because their voice carries weight in your decisions. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end, because once you see this pattern, it loses its power over you. Something huge is waiting for you, and it begins with awareness. Before we go further, pause right here. If this message resonates, share this video with someone you trust, because clarity grows when it's spoken aloud. And if you're finding value in this truth, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss what comes next. This story is unfolding in parts for a reason. Now stay with me. Don't skip. The next phase reveals how to protect what's yours without confrontation, without fear, and without losing your peace. You are not late. You are not trapped. You are early enough to shift the outcome. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you, and will show you exactly how the balance begins to turn back in your favor. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because now the focus shifts from them to you. Up to this point, everything has been about quiet influence and hidden alignment, but the moment you become aware, the entire direction changes. Awareness is not loud. It doesn't confront. It observes. And that is exactly what unsettles those who depend on control. The person who wants you out never planned for you to see the pattern this early. They assumed you would stay confused, emotionally tired, and unsure. But something huge is waiting for you here, the realization that you don't need to prove anything or explain yourself to hold your ground. Simply staying steady disrupts the plan more than any argument ever could. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because this is where your strength quietly begins to show. Now listen carefully, because this is subtle but powerful. The helper, the one you never expected, starts to feel an inner conflict once the energy shifts. Their advice becomes inconsistent. Their tone changes slightly. They may repeat themselves or over-justify small points. That's not confidence, that's doubt entering the picture. This is not about blaming them. It's about understanding that when truth surfaces, alignment weakens. And here's the surprising part. The plan doesn't collapse from exposure, it collapses from delay. Every moment you pause, reflect, and choose not to react gives you back control. Don't skip this insight. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it comes from mastering stillness when others expect movement. There will soon be a moment that tests this calm. A suggestion may come wrapped as concern. A comment may sound like advice. That is the doorway they expect you to walk through. You don't need to close it aggressively. You only need to not step inside. Stay centered. Stay observant. Don't skip this final thought. Stay till the end of this journey, because what follows next reveals how the truth naturally comes into the open, without confrontation, without loss, and without you ever leaving what is meant to remain yours. Something huge is waiting for you, and will uncover the turning point you didn't see coming. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay with me, because this is the silent turning point most people never notice. When a plan like this begins to weaken, it doesn't fail loudly. It hesitates. Conversations slow down. Suggestions lose confidence. The same words that once sounded certain now feel uncertain. This is not coincidence. This is pressure reversing direction. The person who wanted you out starts realizing that you are not moving the way they expected. And the one helping them begins to sense that something is off. Something huge is waiting for you here, the understanding that your calm presence is now controlling the pace. Stay till the end, because this is where power shifts without noise. Now listen carefully, because this part protects you. The next move they expect is emotional, reaction, explanation, or self-defense. That is the trap. You don't need to justify your place, your decisions, or your right to stay grounded. Silence paired with clarity creates discomfort for those relying on influence. And here's the shocking truth: the more composed you remain, the more exposed their intention becomes. Others start noticing inconsistencies you never pointed out. Questions arise without you asking them. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it unfolds naturally when you refuse to be rushed. If this message is helping you see things differently, share it with someone who might need this clarity too. And make sure you're subscribed, because what comes next completes the picture you're starting to see. Don't skip the rest of this journey. Stay till the end, because very soon, a moment will arrive where the truth surfaces on its own, and when it does, you will realize you were never meant to leave. Something huge is waiting for you, and this was the moment it quietly began to reveal itself. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because now the truth starts pressing against the surface. When a hidden plan loses momentum, it creates tension in unexpected places. You may notice sudden pauses, unfinished sentences, or conversations that feel forced. This is not imagination. This is the moment when intention and outcome stop matching. The person who wanted you out begins to realize that their timing is slipping. And the one helping them starts feeling uneasy, as if they are standing on ground that no longer feels solid. Something huge is waiting for you here. The realization that nothing needs to be confronted for truth to be felt. Pay close attention to what happens next. The energy around you shifts subtly. You are no longer being pushed, instead, you are being watched. They are measuring your reactions, looking for signs of uncertainty. But the surprising twist is this: your steadiness creates questions they can't answer. Silence becomes louder than words. Stillness becomes evidence. Don't skip this part. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because this is when control quietly changes hands without anyone announcing it. Very soon, clarity will arrive in a simple form, a moment of realization, a statement that doesn't align, or an action that reveals more than intended. When that happens, you won't feel fear. You'll feel calm. And that calm will tell you everything you need to know. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this journey, because what unfolds next confirms that this space, this ground, and this chapter were never meant to be taken from you. Something huge is waiting for you, and you are closer than you think. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because this is where understanding becomes certainty. When hidden intentions begin to surface, they don't appear as confessions, they appear as contradictions. Words start to overlap. Stories don't line up the way they once did. You may hear the same point explained in different ways, each version slightly changing. This is not confusion, it is exposure. The person who wanted control can no longer keep the narrative steady, and the one who supported them begins to distance themselves emotionally. Something huge is waiting for you here, the calm awareness that you are no longer in the dark. Now listen carefully, because this next insight protects your peace. You are not required to respond to every statement or correct every inconsistency. Truth does not need to argue. It only needs time. The more you remain composed, the clearer everything becomes to those watching quietly from the outside. And yes, there are eyes you don't see, people who notice shifts in tone, behavior, and intention without you ever pointing them out. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it unfolds through patience, not pressure. Soon, a subtle reversal will happen. Instead of you feeling questioned, they will feel observed. Instead of you feeling unsure, they will hesitate. This is the natural balance restoring itself. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this journey, because what comes next is not loss, it is grounding, confirmation, and a quiet sense of belonging returning to where it always should have been. Something huge is waiting for you, and you are standing right at its edge. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay with me, because this is the moment everything settles into place. When truth has had enough time to breathe, it creates a shift you can feel but don't need to explain. The tension that once surrounded you begins to fade, not because the situation is resolved aloud, but because the intention behind it has weakened. The person who wanted you out no longer moves with certainty. Their actions become careful, measured, almost restrained. And the one who helped them starts pulling back, choosing silence over suggestion. Something huge is waiting for you here, the quiet confirmation that you were never powerless in this situation. Now hear this, because it completes the picture. You didn't win by proving anything. You didn't win by confronting anyone. You won by staying present, grounded, and aware. That awareness changed the atmosphere around you. Others sensed it. The plan lost its direction the moment you stopped reacting. Don't skip this understanding. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the realization that stability grows strongest when it is not shaken. As this chapter closes, you may feel a calm certainty replace the earlier unease. That is your signal. Your space remains yours. Your position stands. And what once felt like a threat now feels like a lesson completed. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this message, because what follows next is not another warning. It is reassurance. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the peace that comes when clarity has done its work. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because this final shift is subtle but lasting. When a situation like this resolves without noise, it leaves behind a different kind of strength inside you. You begin to notice how much clearer your instincts feel, how quickly you sense imbalance, how confidently you protect your space without force. The people involved move on, not because they were defeated, but because the path they chose no longer leads anywhere. Something huge is waiting for you here, the understanding that awareness is a shield no one can see but everyone can feel. Now listen closely, because this is the lasting lesson. Your home is more than a place, it is an extension of your stability. Anyone who tries to disturb that balance must rely on doubt and confusion. When those tools fail, their influence disappears. You didn't need to leave. You didn't need to give in. You only needed to remain aligned with yourself. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's the confidence that comes from knowing you stood firm without becoming hard. As you move forward, remember this feeling. Calm is not weakness. Silence is not surrender. And stillness is not fear. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this journey, because what you gained here stays with you long after this story ends. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the quiet certainty that what is meant to be yours cannot be taken when you see clearly. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because what happens now is the echo of everything you've endured. The air feels lighter, yet something inside reminds you of what almost happened. That's not fear returning, it's memory teaching. Every moment you stayed silent when chaos called, every breath you took when confusion pressed you to react, all of it built a strength that cannot be undone. The people who once tried to move you now avoid your gaze, not out of anger but awareness. They know something has changed, your energy is no longer movable. Something huge is waiting for you here, the realization that your stillness became your power. Listen carefully, because this is what few ever understand. When truth wins quietly, it leaves no proof, only peace. There won't be apologies or explanations, but life itself begins to move differently. Opportunities reappear. Space feels alive again. The same home that once carried tension now feels sacred, as if it recognizes your endurance. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, because this calm is not the end, it's the beginning of a new phase where you lead with intuition, not fear. Before you move forward, hold one truth close. Not everyone who stood against you was your enemy, they were your reflection, showing you where your boundaries needed to be drawn. Now those boundaries are strong. Now your presence carries quiet authority. Don't skip. Stay till the end, because what comes next is not about defense, it's about expansion. Something huge is waiting for you, and it starts when you realize you no longer need to protect what is already divinely secured. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because this is where everything finally makes sense. What you experienced was never meant to push you away, it was meant to anchor you deeper into who you are. The attempt to unsettle your ground ended up strengthening it instead. Now, when you stand in your space, there is no tension, no second-guessing, only quiet ownership. People sense this without you saying a word. The energy has shifted permanently. Something huge is waiting for you here. The awareness that you are no longer reacting to life, you are standing firmly within it. Listen closely, because this final understanding stays with you. Those who tried to influence your path learned something too, that not every door can be quietly closed, and not every presence can be moved. The silence that once felt heavy now feels protective. The calm that followed is your confirmation. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the peace that comes when nothing needs to be proven anymore. As this chapter settles, carry this truth forward: your space is sacred because you are grounded within it. What is meant for you remains, and what is not fades without struggle. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this journey, because the strength you discovered here will guide every step ahead. Something huge is waiting for you, and now, you are ready to receive it. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because this is the after effect no one talks about. Once everything settles, you begin to notice how differently you move through your days. There is less hesitation in your decisions, less weight in your thoughts. The situation that once demanded so much emotional energy now feels distant, almost small. That is not because it didn't matter, it's because you outgrew it. Something huge is waiting for you here. The realization that inner stability changes your entire environment without effort. Listen carefully, because this is important. People respond to you differently now. Conversations feel clearer. Boundaries form naturally without you having to explain them. The same individuals who once tested your space now approach with caution or respect. This is not power over others, it is alignment with yourself. Don't skip this insight. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it's the confidence that doesn't need validation. As you continue forward, remember this lesson deeply. Not every challenge comes to break you, some come to reveal how grounded you already are. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this message, because what remains with you after this experience is unshakable calm. Something huge is waiting for you, and it lives in the quiet strength you now carry every single day. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because this is where reflection turns into wisdom. When you look back now, you can see how every small moment was guiding you to trust yourself more. What once felt like uncertainty now feels like preparation. You didn't lose anything in this process, you gained clarity, patience, and a deeper understanding of your own boundaries. Something huge is waiting for you here. The awareness that you are no longer easily influenced by what is hidden or unspoken. Listen closely, because this understanding shapes what comes next. You will notice that situations around you resolve faster now. Confusion doesn't linger the way it used to. You sense when to pause and when to move, without doubt pulling you in different directions. That is growth happening quietly. Don't skip this realization. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the calm confidence that guides your choices without force. As you move ahead, carry this truth gently. Your strength does not come from control or resistance, it comes from clarity. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this journey, because what you've learned here becomes part of you, shaping every step forward. Something huge is waiting for you, and it unfolds each time you choose awareness over fear. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay with me, because this is the moment peace becomes permanent. What once required effort now feels natural. You no longer scan situations for hidden meanings, because your intuition has sharpened. You trust what you feel, and that trust keeps you steady. The space around you reflects this change: calmer conversations, clearer intentions, fewer doubts. Something huge is waiting for you here, the realization that stability is not something you defend anymore, it's something you live. Listen carefully, because this is the quiet reward. You handled a situation that could have shaken you, and you did it without losing yourself. That experience reshaped your inner world. You now recognize when something aligns with you and when it doesn't, without needing proof or permission. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the confidence that flows without effort. As this chapter gently closes, remember this truth. What tried to disturb your foundation ended up strengthening it. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this message, because the calm you feel now is not temporary, it is earned. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the deep knowing that you are exactly where you are meant to be. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because this is where everything quietly settles into certainty. You no longer replay the past events in your mind, not because they are forgotten, but because they no longer have power over you. The lesson has been absorbed. Your presence feels grounded, assured, and complete. Others sense this shift immediately. The same situation that once felt heavy now feels resolved, even without closure. Something huge is waiting for you here, the understanding that peace does not need explanation to be real. Listen carefully, because this is the final gift of this journey. You learned how to remain steady when circumstances tried to pull you apart. That strength now becomes part of who you are, shaping how you respond to future challenges. You will notice that when pressure appears again in life, it doesn't linger, it fades quickly, recognizing your calm authority. Don't skip this realization. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the freedom that comes from self-trust. As you step forward, hold this truth close. Your space, your life, and your path are aligned because you stayed aware. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this message, because what remains with you now is lasting clarity. Something huge is waiting for you, and it walks with you into every chapter ahead. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because this is the quiet confirmation you may not have been waiting for, but deeply needed. Life begins to move forward smoothly again, not in dramatic ways, but in steady, reassuring steps. Small moments feel lighter. Decisions come easier. The sense of being pushed or watched has disappeared. That absence is meaningful. It tells you the situation has truly passed. Something huge is waiting for you here, the relief that comes when stability returns without effort. Listen closely, because this understanding protects your future. You now recognize early signs of imbalance, long before they grow into pressure. You know when to pause, when to listen, and when to remain silent. That awareness keeps your space secure without confrontation. Don't skip this realization. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the confidence that comes from knowing you can handle whatever appears next. As this journey completes, carry one truth with you. What you protected was not just a place, but your inner peace. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this message, because the strength you gained here is lasting. Something huge is waiting for you, and it lives in the calm certainty you now call your own. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because this is the final realization that stays with you long after the story ends. What once felt like a threat now feels like a distant lesson, one that shaped you without leaving scars. You move through your space with ease, grounded in the knowing that nothing meant for you can be quietly taken away. The calm you feel is not fragile, it is settled. Something huge is waiting for you here, the certainty that you are secure because you are aware. Listen carefully, because this closes the circle. You didn't change who you are to survive this, you revealed who you already were. Strength didn't come from resistance, but from clarity. From trusting yourself when confusion tried to enter. Don't skip this final truth. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the peace that remains when everything unnecessary has fallen away. As you step forward from this chapter, carry this understanding gently. Your home, your space, your life reflect your inner alignment. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this journey, because what you gained here will guide you quietly, confidently, and continuously. Something huge is waiting for you, and now, you are ready to live it. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because this is the lasting echo of everything you've learned. Even after time passes, you will notice how grounded you feel in situations that once would have unsettled you. Your reactions are slower, wiser, and more intentional. That is not distance, it is maturity. The calm you carry now becomes visible in the way you speak, listen, and decide. Something huge is waiting for you here, the realization that growth often reveals itself quietly, long after the noise ends. Listen carefully, because this awareness reshapes your future. You no longer fear losing what matters, because you understand how to protect it without force. You trust your timing. You trust your instincts. And that trust keeps you steady even when circumstances shift. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the confidence that comes from knowing you can remain centered no matter what unfolds. As this journey truly concludes, take this truth with you. You were never meant to be moved, you were meant to be rooted. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this message, because the peace you hold now is not temporary. Something huge is waiting for you, and it lives in the quiet strength you carry forward every single day. My beloved child, don't skip. Stay with me, because this is the calm that follows true understanding. By now, you no longer replay the story to search for answers. You already have them. What once felt heavy has transformed into quiet wisdom. You move forward without carrying the weight of what could have happened. That release is not accidental, it is earned. Something huge is waiting for you here, the peace that arrives when nothing needs to be revisited or fixed. Listen carefully, because this is the final layer. Your sense of security no longer depends on circumstances or people. It comes from within. You know how to remain steady when situations shift, and that knowledge makes you resilient. Don't skip this realization. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the freedom that comes from inner certainty. As this journey reaches its natural close, remember this truth. Awareness protected you, calm guided you, and clarity kept you grounded. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this message, because what remains with you now is lasting balance. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the quiet strength that will walk with you into every new chapter ahead. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because this is where the journey finally rests. Everything you walked through led you back to yourself, stronger and more certain than before. The situation that once tried to shake your foundation now stands as proof of your resilience. You are no longer guarded, yet you are protected. You are no longer alert, yet you are aware. Something huge is waiting for you here, the deep understanding that nothing meant for you can be taken when you stand in your truth. Listen carefully, because this is the closing truth. You didn't survive this by chance, you grew through it with intention. Your space remains yours because your presence is rooted. Peace did not arrive suddenly, it settled slowly, naturally, and permanently. Don't skip this final realization. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the calm confidence that now defines how you live. As this story ends, carry this knowing forward. You are grounded. You are aligned. And what belongs to you stays. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this message, because this ending is also a beginning, one built on clarity, strength, and lasting peace. Something huge is waiting for you, and now, you are ready to embrace it. My beloved child, don't skip, stay with me, because this is the final seal on everything you've understood. What began as uncertainty has ended as inner authority. You no longer question your place, your worth, or your right to remain grounded. The noise is gone because it no longer finds space within you. Life around you feels steady, not because nothing will ever challenge you again, but because you now know how to remain centered when it does. Something huge is waiting for you here. The certainty that you are no longer vulnerable to hidden intentions. Listen carefully, because this is the truth that stays forever. You learned that silence can be strength, patience can be protection, and awareness can change outcomes without confrontation. That lesson is now part of you. Don't skip this moment. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is the confidence that comes from knowing you can trust yourself completely. As this journey truly ends, take this with you. Your space is secure because you are secure within. What is meant for you remains, and what is not fades quietly. Don't skip. Stay till the end of this message, because this ending marks a new beginning, one led by clarity, calm, and unshakable peace. Something huge is waiting for you, and you are already standing in it.